Today we're going to be potting up some Nepenthes seeds. I actually got these seeds in preparation for when my plants finish flowering because I thought I'd give it a go before I actually try it on my plants. So right here we have Nepenthes carsiana seeds, and here we have Nepenthes talangensis cross glandulifera cross vogelii seeds. So I'm going to switch over to my GoPro and we're going to start potting them up. So I think I'm going to start off with the Nepenthes carsiana seeds because they're a bit larger and easier to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the seeds onto this paper so it's easier to empty them into the pot once I've filled it up with soil. So first we're going to fill it up with some Nepenthes mix. You generally don't really want too much perlite because there will be air pockets in the soil. So I'm going to try to find some parts that have less perlite in them near the top. And you don't want too many gaps in the soil. So I'm going to try to flatten it out a bit as we go. Some people use milled sphagnum moss, which is like chopped up, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to put a little bit more around the edges. Just fill it up there and over this other side. And that should be it for the soil, that is. So now we're going to start getting these seeds out. And I'm actually just going to push this soil away because if any seeds fall out into the wrong place, I don't want them to be in the soil. That would be a disaster. So I'm just going to start emptying them out here. Gosh, there's actually a lot more seeds than I thought in here. Some of them are still stuck in the bag. I'm going to have to get those out. Okay, I'll probably just stop the video here and I'll start another one when I've got all these little stragglers out. Okay, so here we have all the seeds on the paper, and what I'm going to do is just get them all in the middle here, like this, and I'm just going to start, I might actually fold this piece of paper in half. Yeah, that'll be better, because that way the seeds have a clear path they can go down. So there we go, we've got our piece of paper folded in half, and we're just going to get our pot here and sprinkle the seeds around the top. I actually might still add some more sphagnum moss around that other side. So I'll just get that. I'll dangle it in there. Yep, and that should be good. Hopefully no seeds fall into little gaps. So there we have our pot ready to put our seeds in. And we're just going to sprinkle them down into this pot. We don't want too many large clumps. I think I put down too many in this area here. So I'm just gonna grab my Sharpie, which is over here, and sort of push them around. Get them into all different positions so they don't all go on top of each other. So right now I think we're just about good to go. But I just want to sort of spread these around a bit more. Okay, so here we have our little spread of Nepenthes seeds. I'm just going to grab my misting bottle and give them a bit of a spray to really make contact with that sphagnum moss. You don't want your seeds sort of blowing away. And I think that should be good. So we'll move on to the hybrid, which is talangensis glandulifera cross vogelii. Okay, so I'm just going to start filling up this other pot with soil. At the bottom it doesn't really matter, but near the top, as I said, you need more pure sphagnum moss rather than mixed with perlite. So I think that should be good for the mix. And then at the top here, we're just going to use some plain sphagnum moss. As I said, we don't want too many gaps in the soil because that can create problems with air pockets. And we want as many seeds to germinate as possible. So I reckon that should be fine. I just need to add a little bit more moss so it's sort of level with the top of the pot. Actually, I think I'll take that out because there's some really nice sort of closely packed sphagnum moss over here. So I'll get another strand of that sort of different moss over here, and I'm actually just going to put it in this corner. Okay, so it looks like we have another pot ready to put seeds in. So I'm just going to grab my other seeds right here. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to empty them onto my paper. Hopefully they don't give me problems like the other seeds, but these are a little bit smaller. So open these, empty them out. Oh. These seeds, the embryos are more obvious, so you can sort of tell which seeds are good and which seeds probably won't germinate. So it looks like I've got most of them out. There's just a few little stragglers like in the other bag. So I'll stop the video here and I'll pick it up again when I've got all the seeds out. Okay, so here we have all our Nepenthes hybrid seeds on the paper, and we're just going to do the same thing as the Casiana. I'm going to empty the seeds onto this soil here. Well, it's not really soil, it's just moss. But this time I'm going to try to get no clumps of seeds so I don't have to spread them out like last time. So far we're doing a good job. I think there's more seeds in this bunch than the other one, but I don't think that really matters. Okay, we've got a good spread of seeds. I'm just going to get the rest off here. So no seeds left. I'm just going to give it a mist to really make contact with the sphagnum moss, and hopefully you can see the seeds on there. So I'm going to switch back to my phone now, and we're going to tag up these plants and put them in my humidity box. So right here we have our 2 pots of Nepenthes seeds. I'm using my wide angle lens to get really close up to these seeds here. And what we're going to do now is just tag them up so I don't forget what species they are. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go put them in my humidity tub. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.